Hello guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. Middle of the week. I hope you're all having a good week so far. But straight into the football. England against DR Congo. What a game. What a nerve-wracking moment as well. And I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous before the game started. I just thought it wasn't going to be an easy ride for England at all, and we didn't expect England to kind of run over DR Congo and score, 5, 6 or 7 goals against them. It wasn't going to be like that. England players knew it as well. And I think, when Congo scored that first goal, awful defence and absolute shambles of a defence. I mean, there was no one covering that guy that scored the goal. I didn't know who it was that scored the goal for Congo, but he was free. The the player passed it to him, and obviously went over the England defender's head. He couldn't quite get to the ball, but there was no one else backing him and marking that player. And he had all the time in the world to score that goal. In my opinion, Pickford should have saved it. He wasn't able to. A lot of people in the commentary said that he should have saved it. But he had all the time in the world to just get that ball right and ready and shoot it and score the goal. Awful defence there from England, and their defence is an issue, a massive issue, and especially if they want to go all the way and and possibly win this major tournament. Their defence is just a shamble. If you're going to face the likes of France, who I think are the favourites to win it, I just saw them play against Sweden. They were all over Sweden. I mean, it was like men against boys when they beat Sweden 3-0. And Beppe scoring 2 goals. They're just at another level. We can't beat them. We just can't. But yeah, back to England. So, obviously they scored the first goal, and I thought that's it. And I can't see England really get back into it. Or if they do, it's going to go into extra time, possibly penalties. But yeah, England tried and tried and tried. Bellingham having a few chances himself. A couple of good headers from Bellingham. But the goalkeeper, the DR Congo's goalkeeper, was superb. I don't know what he was, whether he was taking any pills, but he made some massive saves. And I think it could have been 4 or 5-0 to us, if he had let those goals in. So Bellingham had a couple of chances. Rashford had a chance or two himself. And I have to admit, both Bellingham and Rashford played superbly well today. And getting Rashford on first was the great decision that Tuchel made. Again, Rice coming back as well played a major part himself in the game. But obviously the penalty, when Harry Kane got fouled by that goalkeeper, he touched the ball and then the goalkeeper fouled Harry Kane. That should have been a definite penalty. I don't know what you guys think, but a lot of people said it should have been a penalty. The referee didn't give it. He didn't want to go and check it out on VAR, which he should have done. Even if he made the decision originally, he should have checked it on VAR to just make sure. That's what VAR is here for. You're not going to make a fool of yourself by overturning the decision that you made. Just go and check it out and just say, look, no, it is a penalty. I've just had a look at it. VAR is there to rectify your mistake. If you think it shouldn't be the penalty, you just check it. You're not making a fool of yourself. But anyway, other than that, second half comes. We had more chances. We were knocking on the door. England were knocking on the door. You can tell they really were desperate to try and get the goal. But obviously, just there was a point where I can't remember the name of the Gonco player who plays for Newcastle, who had the chance to actually make it 2-0 to Congo, but it hit the post. Very lucky. England were very lucky to have got away with that. And I think, if that went in and if it was 2-0 to Congo, it would have been a different game altogether. And whether England would have won that, who knows? But very lucky for England to have got away with that. But obviously, we've got Gordon, who came in as well afterwards. I think he made a difference when he was substituted and assisted to Harry Kane's 2 goals. So, he chipped it in and Harry Kane managed to finally header it and get past the goalkeeper to equalise. And then the second goal was, Gordon passed it to Harry Kane. Harry Kane going past all 5 players and shot it. And it went in like a rocket. And the goalkeeper had no chance of saving that. Great goal from Harry Kane. He is our saviour. He is our light in shining armour. The captain of the England team, Harry Kane. You are the best striker, in my opinion, in the world. He is by far the best, one of the, well, not the best, but one of the best players in the world. Amazing what he's done. I think he's already scored 5 goals for England in this World Cup. I'm talking about not in total, but in this current World Cup. I think Messi and Mbappe have also got 5 or 6, I'm not sure roughly, but you know, they're all fighting it out now for the Golden Boot. It's going to be a really tricky one, an interesting one to see who gets the Golden Boot. But now England have won, beaten Congo. Bit of a nerve-wracking moment. They were tested, I have to admit. And I think, you know, England need these type of tests. You know, if they do concede a goal, and especially if they go in the quarters or semis, they need to be tested and to see how they react if they were a goal behind. And they did react really well, and they did manage to get those 2 goals. And I think that's great from them. But facing a team like Congo, you know, they're not exactly your typical Brazil or Argentina, France. You know, if England end up facing those teams, France, Brazil, Argentina, possibly Spain, even USA, I have to admit, if they face any of them, they could struggle. They really, really need to show themselves against the bigger teams. They haven't faced a big team yet. They will in the tournament, but now England will go into the tournament to face Mexico. And guess when that is, guys? Sunday evening, Monday morning, 1 a.m. Now, I know a lot of people are going to have work the next day, which is on Monday morning, so it's difficult for, you know, us, for the guys to even watch the game. 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to possibly finish 3 in the morning. And I bet a lot of people won't be turning up to work the next day on Monday morning, and they're going to call in a sickie or whatever. I'm assuming HR will be very, very busy. They will be having a word with them. Yep, HR will have a lot of work to do because they know people are going to bunk off work because of the England game, and probably they haven't approved their days off as well for Monday, because we didn't expect England to be playing on Sunday morning, well, Monday morning, 1 a.m. Unheard of. Yeah, so I'll be watching it, but for people out there who've got work the next day, I feel for you if you haven't, you know, if you're not getting a day off, it hasn't been approved by, you know, your team manager. You know, probably we'll see what you guys can do. But yeah, I'll see you in that next game, guys. You know, so far the World Cup has been so good, guys. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll probably speak to you on Sunday after the game, and yes, hopefully it's coming home.